best back exercises, and I think it's pretty silly not to put it in S tier.
Neutral grip pull-ups have all the upsides of wide grip pull-ups with slightly more lat emphasis. They're also going in A tier.
Neutral grip pull-ups, A tier for Jeffrey. I think that's a pretty good choice. Some people think I hate neutral grip pull-ups because I said in my T-bump video that they're kind of in between a pull-up and a chin-up. But I actually do like neutral grip pull-ups, and the reason why I said I dislike it in the T-bump video is that for a top 10 exercise video, I wouldn't choose that one because I would pick an exercise that's more focused on back development. The reason why I prefer standard pull-ups over neutral grip pull-ups when it comes to back development is because standard pull-ups hit more back muscles than the neutral grip pull-ups, and it has less bicep activation. This study comparing the pronated, supinated, and neutral grip pull-ups concluded that those who want to create more strength in their shoulder girdle with greater emphasis on the back muscles should incorporate more pronated grip pull-ups in their workout routine. You may have noticed that standard pull-ups are much harder to do than neutral grip pull-ups and chin-ups. The reason why they're much harder is that you get less assistance from your biceps and you're forced to use your weaker trap muscles. I can see why Jeffrey put both of these pull-up variations in A tier, but when it comes to pure back development, I do give pull-ups the slight edge, which is why I'm putting neutral grip pull-ups in A tier. You can definitely make the argument that neutral grip pull-ups are just as good as pull-ups when it comes to these exercises as a whole, but when it comes to pure back development, I would say pull-ups are better. But I always say variety is key. You should use both of these pull-up variations in your workout routine. So I would still recommend you program neutral grip pull-ups into your workout routine occasionally. And if you're an athlete who's more focused on training movements over muscles, you should program this exercise more frequently to master the vertical pulling movement.
Chin-ups with a palms up grip shift some back tension to your biceps. While they are still a great upper body exercise, I'm putting them in B tier for the back specifically.
This one might be a little harsh, but I'm going to have to put chin-ups in B tier. And it's not because chin-ups are a bad exercise. I think chin-ups are a fantastic exercise. I think everyone should program chin-ups into their workout routine. But I personally like to use it as a compound bicep exercise, and I don't like to include it in my back workouts as it puts far more load on the bicep. I still think chin-ups can find a way in your back workout though if you're looking for variety, and it can help lead to complete back development.
Wide grip lat pull downs offer a big stretch on your lats, which provides smooth, even tension throughout the range of motion. They feel great, plus you get to sit down, which is nice and stable, and you get a fantastic combination of both lat and mid-trap activation. You can easily overload them by increasing the pin rate. The wide grip pull down is a fast exercise, being awarded to S tier.
Putting this exercise in S tier is absolute crap. How can you put pull-ups in A tier and then put lat pull-downs in S tier? I mean, that makes no sense. That's like putting Kobe in S tier and then putting Michael Jordan in A tier. They're very similar, but one version is clearly better than the other one. I literally made an entire video as to why lat pull-downs are just a worse version of pull-ups. As I stated earlier, a study comparing the two found them to be similarly effective for back hypertrophy. And the study even states that pull-ups are more functional due to higher rectus sine and biceps activation. So when you add the fact that pull-ups are just as good at building the back and have greater core and bicep activation, it's just completely stupid to put lat pull-downs ahead of pull-ups. Like, come on, Jeffrey, use your head. I'm gonna put lat pull-downs in C tier, as if you use lat pull-downs in addition to pull-ups and not as a replacement, they can find a place in a great workout routine. I personally only use pull-ups, but like I said, as long as you're not a stupid bodybuilder who only uses lat pull-downs and uses them as a replacement for pull-ups, I won't be too mad at you if you do a couple sets of lat pull-downs.
Neutral grip pull downs have all the same upsides of wide grip pull downs, except they emphasize your lats over the mid traps, especially if you think about driving your elbows down. So they're also going in S tier.
Wow, I can't believe you put this exercise in S tier as well. I'm going to put this exercise in C tier as well for pretty much the same reason why I put the lat pull downs in C tier. As it's essentially just a different version of the lat pull down, and there's not enough differences for me to put it in a different tier. I would say neutral grip pull-ups are far better and should be prioritized over this exercise. So yeah, putting this exercise in S tier is just plain stupid.
I lost a few,
downs are heralded as being
I think I lost a few hundred attempts.
So let's see how they do. High stretch, check.
Actually, I lost
tension,
like
check. Good feel, at least for me.
I think I lost.
Check.
I think it was 700 to 800
I'm
attempts.
tempted to put them in A tier. I'm going to be lenient.
I'm around 1K, something like that.
Another exercise in S tier.
I'm going
wow.
to sleep, man.
I don't think this exercise is super crazy, and I don't think it's good enough to put in S tier, so I'll have to put it in B tier. I think this is a great exercise to focus on getting a good control